because we need to wake up America. We got a country to save. And who's this guy?
My name is Scotty Moore, and I'm an America First Republican. I'm running for U.S. Congress in Florida's 9th Congressional District. I'm 100% pro-life, pro-Second Amendment. I believe in cutting taxes, lower gas prices, and protecting our kids from indoctrination. Go to ScottyMoreForCongress.com, that's Scotty with the Y, and help me defeat Democrat Darren Soto, who votes 100% of the time with Nancy Pelosi. My name is Scotty Moore, and I approve this message. Together, we will take back the House, fire Nancy Pelosi, and save America.
Well, that's a wonderful ad. Let's go to the guy behind the ad, and that is one winning candidate for District 9, Scotty Moore. Great to have you on the Buff Show.
Matt, love being on the show. Thank you so much. Hashtag winning. That's what it's about. We work this hard so that we can win. And I'm so grateful for the voters in District 9 and their confidence and respect that they would put their trust and vote in me. Thank you.
Well, you got it done, man. We were sitting there at the FRA, which was a great event last night at Gavanna. That was a fantastic event. Great turnout there for everybody. And we were watching the numbers. And, Scotty, you came out of the gate strong. You never gave up the lead in the race. I mean, it was just a smackdown of District 9 Republican candidates. Great candidates all. We had a great time with them at the Osceola County debate. But, Scotty, you were far and away the favorite of that county. What do you want to say to your voters?
Yeah, thank you very much for putting your trust and your vote in me. And I look forward to working really, really hard to help flip this seat from blue to red. We absolutely must do that. We need to take back the House, fire Nancy Pelosi, and help save America. I believe that message was resonating, and that's why you see the whole movement that we saw.
Yeah, it was a great, not just a great turnout, but a great response for you. Just a big, big time win. So with the wind at your back heading into the general election against Darren Soto, what's your message for him?
Yeah, the message is going to be more of the same. Listen, I really believe that the majority of Americans, not just within Congressional District 9, but all across our amazing country, are really concerned with what's happening. You know, I don't have to explain or even convince your viewers that we're in a critical moment in our nation's history. And I believe it's due to a leadership crisis. You know, we've got record high inflation. We have a recession that the administration is trying to redefine what recession is, just like they redefine what a woman is, just like they're redefining, hey, we're not building the wall, we're just kind of filling in spots. That's what they do. But what about the pinch in our wallet? What about the high gas prices? We're not energy independent more. And this is what we need to stop. And with Soto voting 100% of the time with Nancy Pelosi, he is absolutely complicit with getting us in this mess. And so it is time for a change.
Yeah, absolutely. You're going to have to fight off the liberal media too. Here's the big deal. Like if you Google your name, it just says a little bit of snippets about Scotty Moore. But Darren Soto, they put on Google all his so-called accomplishments and what he wants to get done, and a spotlight on Darren Soto and Val Demings. You know, when it comes to voting Darren Soto and Val Demings, there's no difference.
Yeah, because they both vote 100% of the time with Nancy Pelosi. And you know what we've seen all throughout has been political theater. You know, January 6th, political theater. And so what they're doing is more theater, but what they're trying to do is distract you from really what's happening, which is they're voting for utter destruction for what's happening. And we have got to vote in change.
We do have to vote in change. What was your thought? What was your initial reaction when you saw the numbers coming in last night?
Well, listen, we expected a great night, and that's because we had worked really hard and we believe our message was resonating. And so we were cautiously optimistic. You know, we didn't want to get ahead of our skis. We didn't want to get too arrogant, but we felt very strong going in because we had gotten some really, really great feedback throughout the time that we've been campaigning. You know, in campaigning, we've been campaigning for almost a full year. It's been a long grind of pushing hard, but it's been worth it. We've been doing the hard work, going everywhere, sharing the message, who I am, what I believe, why I'm running, why it matters. And that message was resonating. So we had strong beliefs that it was going to go well, and it did.
Yeah, it did in a resounding way, which was awesome. Joe Biden is hiding. He's been hiding for a long time. He'll pop up once in a while to do a bill that's going to damage America forever and arm the IRS, or he'll pop up once in a while to forgive everybody's student loan debts. Is it just desperation that they're doing that, Scotty? And hiding him is a good thing because it keeps people from, like me, from posting the gaffe videos. And so he's hiding, and then yet they're still finding a way to destroy America.
Yeah, he's hiding because they're trying to control the message and they're not allowing any of the opportunity. But we continue, we've got plenty of opportunities to share about how we're not energy independent, how the economy is being ravaged, how our 401ks are being utterly destroyed, how our wallets, the power of the dollar is going down while the recession and the interest rates are going up. I mean, so we can talk about how one of the first conversations we had, we were talking about Afghanistan and how we should never forget about that. That was on Biden's watch. We left Americans behind. Americans died because of Biden and what he did. We must never forget and talk about that. And that's what we should be talking about.
We should be talking about that, but the Democrats, they cover their own. They're going to be piling on you. What secrets do you have that they're going to be exposing, Scotty?
I'm an open book. What you see is what you get. And I believe, listen, you don't work for over 20 years in a Christian missions organization, Campus Crusade for Christ, without kind of really being focused and having others challenge and work on you. And you do it for the mission. You clearly don't do it for the money because you're raising money. And so we have shifted the focus of the mission from that to this to help save America. And we need everybody's help. They can join us at ScottyMoreForCongress.com. I am now the nominee, Republican nominee in District 9. And we need to coalesce. We need to bound together. We need to carry that momentum and energy into November 8th and defeating Democrat Darren Soto, who votes 100% of the time with Nancy Pelosi.
Yeah, that's right. But he's going to tell you that that's okay. I should be voting with Nancy Pelosi because those are my ideals. You're going to have to get in the specifics of why these ideals are bad. He votes with her on crazy stuff too.
Oh, yeah. Gender identity and fluidity and moving and reassignment surgeries. I mean, very, very ridiculous things. And the majority of people, I believe, within the district even want to protect our kids and not have them indoctrinated, want to protect parents' rights and our constitutional rights. And so, again, there's going to be political theater and he's going to be talking about it, but there's no way to spin it when you talk about what we're experiencing right now in America is because of Democrat Darren Soto, the policies of Nancy Pelosi and Biden. And we've got to have a change.
We got to have a change. It starts with Scotty Moore. The night after, you didn't celebrate or anything too much. You had a staff meeting about what the next step is. Are you still looking for volunteers and people can help out? Where do they go?
100%. We need all the help we can get. It's going to take a ground game. We're going to need donations because donations are fuel for the campaign. That's how we get our message out. Because you may have a great vehicle, for example, in your garage, but if you don't have any fuel in that gas tank, it doesn't leave. And so they can go on to ScottyMoreForCongress.com. Right here are the signs, Scotty with a Y, and you can donate and you can sign up to volunteer, help us get the message out. There's a ton of momentum. You can sign up with your email. Let's be a part of the change, my friends. Make your voice heard. Let's speak up and let that red wave kind of usher us in through November.
Yeah, they're talking about a ripple thanks to Mitch McConnell. We're looking at a red tsunami, aren't we, Scotty?
We are. That's just talking points. There's absolutely a tsunami because people, everyday Americans are fed up with what's happening. So there will be a tsunami. We just need people to show up.
Well, keep up the great work. We have videotaped that the Buff Show has been with you from the beginning, and we knew it. We called it last night, and it was so great to see your name go across that finish line. So good job.
You were the first. You were the first to endorse me, and you've been very consistent, and I am very honored to say that, and I am grateful for your conservative voice, and I'm grateful to be running with you for the rest of the general, and when I become a future congressman, by the way.
Yeah, absolutely. I get the cool interviews when you're a congressman, right? At the luncheons there, and we can track down Nancy Pelosi and stuff. But I think you're sending her packing. If she doesn't win, she's gone, right? She's retiring.
She's got to get fired. Yeah, she's got to get fired. Yep, she's gone.
All right, very good job, Scotty Moore. You keep it up, the great work. Scotty with a Y, everybody listening. But it's great to have you back on the show, and there's a lot of work to be done. So we'll get you back as news breaks, okay?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. God bless you. And this is a new day. We're going to do it, but we need everybody's help. And I really appreciate you speaking up and being a part of that voice, Matt.
We're in this together. We got a country to save, and it's not a joke. Yes, I mean, we're losing our country at the border. That's for next time, Scotty.
Yeah.
All right. Sounds good. Scotty Moore, the winning candidate in District 9. I mean, that was a heavily crowded field. You guys saw that debate we did in Osceola County the first time they were all together, and Scotty just rose above that. The voters responded with a victory for him. On to the general. We will be right back on the Matt Buff Show. You stay with us.
Hey, Matt Buff.